Alright, what's up guys? Wooly here. Today I'm going to be showing you Fire Precision DPS, okay? We're going to go through a couple of different weapon styles. We're going to be going brawling to martial arts, and then we'll be doing dual wield to bow, obviously. So for this one, going to be a little bit different. We're not going to be clipping out with phase dodge or whirling dervish. The loadout, as you can see here, robot sidekick, Inferno, Stoke Flames, Overheat, Fiery Weapon, Neo Venom Boost, okay? So you are going to obviously have this little guy out. Then, make sure I'm over here. You're going to start with Inferno, clip it with Stoke Flames, move to Overheat, clip it with Fiery Weapon, and then you will just tap triangle, hold triangle. Alright, now let's take a look at the three little sparring targets. If you watch the 10-second parsers, I'll let it run for a few. Yeah, when you get the clipping down right, you get some decent damage out of it. You start getting up to the millions. I think I got it to go up to 1.8 earlier. As long as you don't mess up your rotation, which I did the second time there, you'll stay pretty consistent, as you can see. See, I messed it up. Didn't cost me too much, went down to 921. But even so, you can see it. So that is one loadout. The alternative, if you wanted, you move Fiery Weapon over here. Phase dodge works a little bit better than whirling dervishes. With this one, what I found is that you need Stoke Flames to clip out of Inferno, and phase dodge to clip out of Fiery Weapon. Whirling dervish does not clip out of Fiery Weapon very well. I don't feel like it's as consistent. So with phase dodge, let's check it out. Good thing is phase dodge will clip with anything. But as you can see, like, the damage is, it's still pretty high, right? But I feel like it's just not as good as using Overheat. Just give you that, yeah, it takes an extra second to pop it, but when you get it right, the damage is much higher than just straight clipping out of it. Or has the potential to be much higher when it gets going. Alright, so that is brawling in a sense, right? We'll go look at the way it's spec. So brawling, so you have to get all of these in order to get this, and then martial arts. So Once you got that filled out, you'll come back to brawling and just spec these. Might actually test the two-hand at some point just to see how it works. Well, I know Doomspin used to be god-awful broken back in the day, in a good way. It was very OP. And then it got nerfed into the ground, but we'll test it out at some point. We'll see how it runs. Alright, so let's go to dual wield the bow, right? So same thing. We're just gonna be running weapon mastery here for precision. You can see, get all the spec down to bow. So obviously you need to go over to bow. Let's fill that out. So it's gonna be the same, right? The rotation is pretty much gonna be the same. So the number is going to be a little bit lower because you're mainly focusing on one single target, as opposed to just hitting AoE. Anyways, that is basically it for dual precision. I like the brawling a little bit more. I feel like it's a little bit more consistent. But the loadout is pretty much the same. So whether you prefer dual wield or you prefer brawling, the overall fire loadout is going to be the same. So let's do it on a single target. We'll run both of them on a single target. So that see the difference. Back to brawly hands here. Let's give it a good couple of seconds here, make sure. Okay. Let's give it one more. I feel like dual wield is definitely better for single, and that's a given. Everybody knows that. Brawling, I feel like, is overall more consistent because it does hit AoE. It still hits very hard. But you got a couple of different loadouts here, right? So, this is my strictly single target. And then, of course, I use Brawling for AoEs, trash mobs. That's why I keep Overheat on there. Because I'm not really using it for a boss fight. I'm using this mainly for the duos, the 4-mans, the trash mobs, and the raids, stuff like that. But this is the loadouts I have for Precision Fire DPS. And of course, if you're lazy, and I use this just to run my duos. I'm sorry, not duos, my solos, like my daily missions. We're just gonna run pistols, right? That's it. Just hold down triangle, spam it. It doesn't hit as hard, obviously, but it gets the job done. When I am lazy and I don't want to tap the button to get weapon mastery, I'm just gonna be holding down triangle. As you can see, it's you know, pretty significantly lower, but hey, it's just for fun. It's just to get the solos, like the dailies done. Anyways, guys, that is what I got for you. I hope this helps if you're fire and you want to stay fire, and you also want to run precision. This is a good loadout that you can use. If I was going to be a try-hard DPS, I would probably go back to gadgets or electric. But I like to tank, so you gotta make it work. It's a compromise. Don't expect to be the top, but expect to be up there, okay? Anyways, that's what I got for you today, guys. Thank you for checking me out. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. More DC content to come in the days, in the weeks, in the months, maybe even the years. Wooly out.